All right, part 3. So we're going to test out what we built so far. We're going to go ahead and create a domain, find a domain that's available. I'll show you how to publish your website, and then we'll build some AI agent in there as well. Get some conversational AI, maybe a voice AI. I'll show you how everything works together for whenever somebody lands on your website, your agent can start selling them immediately, 24/7. So let's get started. So here's our website so far. Looks pretty good. And here's our form. So we can go ahead and test this out. So let's say test first name, fill that form out. Yeah, I need a guide. Let's go submit. Then what happens almost instantly is we have this. We get an email. And if you want to click on this, you get your guide like this. Very nice, exciting. And for you as a business owner, what's really cool is inside your contacts, you now have that information. You have the first name, last name, you have their phone number, you have their email address, and then it also tags them appropriately. Lead from website. That's where this lead came in from. And then because I actually clicked on that PDF document, I opened the email that's here as well. So now I know this is a warm lead, somebody who has shown a little bit more of an intent. And if I wanted to engage this customer immediately, I could jump on the call, tell them about all of our latest offers that we have, or I could continue to text them because now they share their phone number. I could email them and hopefully convert this lead. So the website works. So let's go launch this website. So settings, and then you look for a domain that's available. So domains and URL redirects, and then you say purchase domain, and then search for domains that you might like. Because the medspa.com is not going to be available, we just know that, we're going to look for something within our city. So we say Sarasota medspa.com and search. And sure enough, it's available. Let's see here, medspa.org. Actually, it's not available. I don't like too many of these hyphens. They're hard to convey to somebody. Especially for something like MedSpa, you need somebody to be able to remember that pretty easily. Find something that's close enough, like top medical spa sarasota.com. Maybe something like that. So I don't like any of these really. But if you were comfortable, let's say your city name and then MedSpa, that's pretty good for hyper local SEO as well, because that's what people are going to be searching for. Sarasota MedSpa, New York MedSpa, and then your website would show up higher in the rankings. So then you would just buy this domain and then it'll be yours. And so when you come over to sites down here, go to websites, click on your website, and then go into edit. On the top right, when you hit publish, it'll ask you which domain do you want to publish this to. So if you purchase that domain, let's say sarasotamedspa.com, it would be available in your link. Just go and click that and then say save. And now your website would be available online. Now let's focus on AI agents, because these are your receptionist, your customer service, all of the above, and they work 24/7 for you. So click on AI agents on the left side. The first thing you want to do is build the brain of your AI agent. So go to knowledge base and then say create knowledge base and give this descriptive name. So MedSpa knowledge base. Give it a description and then create. Now, these are all the sources of information you can leverage in order to build that brain for your AI agent. It's like training somebody, but you only have to tell them once, and you don't even have to tell them anything. You just point them to say, hey, the information's over there, go get it. And then it just gets all of it. The first way is the web crawler. This would be if our site was live right now, and we actually bought that domain, we put it up there. I would just say, hey, go to sarasotamedspa.com and then extract data. And it would run over there, grab all the data off of that website, and then say, okay, got it. I know these things. And if you're just building an AI agent for testing purposes, use a competitor's website. And then you could show it to other folks and say, hey, if you had a med spa and you had an AI agent from me, this is how smart it would be. You can also enter frequently asked questions. These are all the things like, do you accept credit cards? Are you open on the weekends? Whatever questions that keep coming up over and over again, you would put FAQs. Tables are if there was some kind of a chart where it would be, this time, you want this much time of service, and you want this many chemicals or whatever, the cost would be X. And somebody actually has to look those up typically. Well, now you can give that whole table to AI, and then it'll be the one answering it for you. And then rich text is just information that you can plug in right here on that Word document. So for example, we can come over to our website and just grab all of the text that we want, Control C, bring it back, Control V, and now our entire website is here that it can get smart on, and then we can hit save. The other way is file load, file upload. So I used to do this by putting the file on a Google Doc and then sharing the link with GoHighLevel. GoHighLevel just integrated this automatically, so we can just go ahead and say add source, put the entire file right in here. I just uploaded our guide, timeless timeline, and so it'll get smart on all of the data that we've been sharing with folks. So let's say somebody got our guide, they have a follow-on question, they come back, they said, hey, I didn't really understand what you meant by chemical peel. What is that? And then our AI agent, because it has that same guide, would look in the guide and say, oh, this means this. And these agents are just a lot smarter than us because they all rely on LLMs like OpenAI and Gemini, and so they can fill in gaps of information that they may not have already. Now that we have our knowledge base, the brain, let's go ahead and build the AI that's going to use that brain. So let's go over to Conversation AI and then say create bot on the top right. There's 3 different ones. This one is pretty straightforward, like a wizard. It'll just walk you through it. This one is more prompt where you're going to type in what you want. And then this one's a little bit more advanced where it needs to do some calculations or has multiple branches. If this, then that type statements. Let's go with the basic one. That'll cover most of the scenarios. And we want this to ultimately book an appointment because we're generating leads. Continue, give it a name, and then whatever domain you picked, and then your email, your address, your phone number, and then the tone of voice. Maybe you want to be friendly. And then plug in your target audience. Target audience, customers, mainly ladies, age 30 to 60. Customer pain points, they want to look younger, more youthful. And then take your time and fill all of this out because the more information you give your AI agent, the better it'll perform. Now we have a conversation AI. This is what's going to be able to chat with people or also interact with your Instagram comments or Facebook comments or people emailing you. It can do all of these types of conversations. Now, voice AI, that's when you're actually on the phone with somebody. And also when somebody interacts with you live on your website and it's speaking. So think audio. So click agent list, and we have an agent already in here because we used a template. Let's go ahead and grab that one. And let's see what we have. Medical spa is the name. I'll actually call it AI agent timeline. Let's go with Eastern. Thank you for calling the medical spa. You can give it a name like, hey, this is Alex, this is Brittany, whatever this is. I'll say the AI agent. And I like to put in here, you can speak normally to me. I feel like it reduces the barrier. How can I assist you today? Or better yet, you put in the name. This is Samantha, the AI agent. You can speak normally to me. How can I assist you today? Perfect. And this is how she'll sound. And then you can test your agent. So imagine you're on a call with a potential client. If you're an agency and selling this type of agent, ask them for their phone number. Say, I'll have my AI agent call you, and you can test it out. And the AI agent will just call the phone number you plug in here and then start up a conversation and then hit save down here. Now that we've built the AI agent along with the knowledge base, let's go put it on the website. So go over to sites, go to websites, med spa, and then edit. You go on the top left here, plus sign, search for code, and this is the code. Now, wherever we put this, it doesn't really matter because this code is not going to be visible to a customer. It'll just show up here. And then when you click on this and you hit open code editor, you can plug in the HTML code, scratch that, the JavaScript code in here that'll represent your chat widget. So first we have to go create the chat widget. So let's go back. So go into sites on the left side and then up here, chat widget, and then new. And these are all the different types of chatbots you can have. All in one, you can do WhatsApp, chat, email, SMS, all sorts of cool ways to communicate. The one I like is this voice AI, which can communicate with your users over your website. So somebody lands on your website and then they can hit a button and start talking to their screen essentially. It's just like somebody walks into your spa and then you have a really smart receptionist there who can talk to them and explain everything and then even book an appointment for them right then and there. For now, let's just go with the all-in-one here. And then this is what it looks like on the bottom right. So whenever you get to your screen, on the left side is how you can customize this under styles. You can pick different colors, what it should look like, the bubble icon, what the welcome message should be. So how it says, hi there, have a question, chat with us here. That's over here. So you can change that if you'd like. Welcome to the med spa. That could be it. How can I help you? And then if they ever come back and they're in your CRM, it could even say welcome back and then their name. How cool is that? You can have customization. This is the location. Where do you want it? Top right, bottom left. And then the chat window itself. What does it look like? The title, intro, up top. Is it going to say have a question? How can I make your day better? How about that? That's clever. If you want to try your hand at doing this yourself instead of just watching, you can use my HighLevel affiliate link in the description below. If you use that, you get an extended 30-day HighLevel trial, hundreds of pre-built AI agents, access to my school community, 40+ business and marketing courses that I've built. You'll have all of my website template that you've seen me create. I'll even hop on a live Zoom call with you twice a week to help guide you and build your business with you. You'll have a direct line to me and also a chance to join my agency and run some of these businesses that I have, as well as take on my client. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.